that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Draymond Green. Then there's Moody. And it's Santos in at the 4 slot. And for New York, Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Greg, how about this matchup we have here tonight? Two teams that really like to shoot the three.
It's going to be a shootout, Kevin. Something we see more and more of in today's NBA. I think whichever team makes more threes wins this one. Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The shot by Curry, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Anunoby has the open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Curry against Brunson. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. No good from outside. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active. We have to be intense. We need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And it's the Warriors with the ball after Mikal Bridges missing on that last three-pointer. Clock at 6. Green with a screen on Brunson. Curry with the bucket.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now here's Curry. 23 points his last outing. Green with a screen for Curry. Over Brunson. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And Towns gets it to go.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Pass to Santos, and it's Podziemski in the corner. Moody the pass to Santos. Curry deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Brunson, and it's Golden State with another.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And checking out some numbers for OG Anunoby.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Towns, the pass to Bridges, to the wing right side. Here's Brunson. And he gets the bucket.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
Here's Curry. He's got 7. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. 3-pointer. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Bridges outside. Curry against Brunson. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
A game they definitely felt they could win, and with a break here or there, they probably could have.
Yeah, these games come down to making big plays in big spots, and they just didn't make enough of those.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. Over Brunson. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. And there it is for him. Brunson's got 6 points. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
And the difference in that one, the efficiency from range. They really focused on getting good looks.
They move the ball well, and let's face it, they've got plenty of pure shooters on that roster. Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Knicks trail by 3. Now here's Brunson. 26 points for him last game against Portland. And it's in there.
He has come out with a scorer's mentality. 4 of 5 to start. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Pass to Pajemski. Green, the screen, takes the 3. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Brunson, no good. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. They set the pick. Moody the pass to Santos, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bridges finds Brunson. Shoots over Curry. Brunson, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside Curry. Now Pajemski. Still yet to score. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. On its way from Curry for 2. No good there off the double clutch.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Start with a screen on Curry. And here's Brunson outside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First personal. First team foul.
What's up?
Josh Hart at the line. 1 shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And the Warriors making a change here. Horford's checked in. Now here's Brunson. He's got 8, and they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Green finds Pajemski. Outside Curry. Launches it. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And you got the feeling that was coming. Curry loves coming back with a 3 of his own.
New York moving the ball around. Brunson right side. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For the New York Knicks, they come in off a good outing against Portland. Here's Pajemski. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Anunoby, and the three ball is good.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Pass to Moody.
22-19.
Back to Curry. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York leading by 3. Inside. And Brunson the basket on the assist by Anunoby.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Now Pajemski. Back to Curry. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
I've always admired the impact that Steph Curry, Tim, has made on this game, and not only at this level, but at every level. With that in mind, do shooters train differently in part because of him?
Yeah, I believe they do, Kevin, but you got to beware. This is a guy that's often imitated, rarely replicated. He is so special, but I think guys need to add escape dribbles, the sidestep dribble, and certainly deep shooting off the dribble. That's where Steph Curry has impacted the modern shooter.
That's good advice.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Curry. Outside, Horford. Pass to Curry. Now here's Green.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Horford with it. Nothing on the board. This one for 3. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Well, if there's one guy in this league, you better run off the three-point line. It's Curry.
Bridges outside. And here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Shoots over Curry, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Brunson's got 14 points for the game.
And Brunson recognizes how to execute inside. The D must be more physical with him.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the threes. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you, Kev.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Hart. Andrew Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Hield outside. Pass to Horford. Here's Curry for the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Curry's got 27.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Now, here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Curry with it. Defended by McBride. Healed from outside. Robinson pulls it in. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook. And it's a 3-point Knicks lead.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson goes in. Pass to Shamet. And here's Clarkson. Back to Shamet. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Curry way outside. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. Total 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And we'll be back with you shortly. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
They've got Clarkson. Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Shamet in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Towns. And there's another one for the Knicks. Now here's Hield. Hasn't made one yet. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, the Knicks look to go a little deeper down their bench this season. To that end, they signed veterans Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. They fortified their reserves, and they hope it will bolster their roster for another deep playoff run.
Putting them in a good position. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Now, Towns. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Golden State moving it around. They get it back. The Knicks leading by 7. Down low. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Back to Melton. Pass to post. 6 to shoot. Hield outside. For 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hield's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Right side Towns. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
From outside the arc, and the Warriors, another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Knicks leading by 5. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Robinson, and the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Taking a look at New York. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
Well, I think for New York, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
Here's Post. Still without a basket. Curry can't get it to go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Snatched up. And Towns gets it to go.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now here's Curry. He's got 27. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Sinks the three-pointer.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. Bridges comes in for Clarkson, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Brunson against Curry. Brunson carving out space inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now post. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Curry. Shoots the three. And another three for Golden State.
And that is exactly why Curry is must-see TV.
Now in his late 30s, Steph Curry, Tim, continues to be a dominant force.
Well, his conditioning is on a world-class level, Kevin. He's never been one to beat you with his explosiveness, so his plan is just to outlast his opponents.
Warriors trail by 5. Moody the pass to Santos. Here's Hield, guarded by Robinson. Lets it go from deep. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
Yeah, at this point, we're shocked if Steph even misses one of those.
Outside, Towns. Back to Brunson. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 10-point game against Detroit. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry against Brunson. A floater. Towns for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open three.
Hield outside. From the arc. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges, no one around him. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
An expert shooter in the corner. Bridges knows that angle so well.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
Golden State. And make some noise for your Knicks sitting at 30.
Bouchard, he's checked in for the Knicks. Then for the Warriors, Green, he's checked in for Quentin Post. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Pajemski. Golden State moving it around. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Brunson against Curry. Shoots inside. Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Pass to Moody. Now here's Green. Outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. They kick it out to Green. Looking to end the run. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brunson outside. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Big shot on the way. And Santos pulls it down.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Moody the pass to Santos. Back to Moody. Now Curry. Brunson covering. Launches a 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Knicks leading by 6. And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, and it has some truth to it.
Here's Santos. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Curry with the bucket.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Brunson outside. Towns wide open. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
Well, after making 1 in the first quarter, he's now made 2 here in the second. Starting to get it going a little bit.
Curry passes to Green. Here's Pajemski. Still scoreless. Green with a screen on Brunson. Curry with a wide open look. Again, Golden State.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Brunson surveying the D. Pass to Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 6. Green finds Curry. Back to Green. Here's Santos. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the 3. Good. That's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Brunson against Curry. 11 feet away. And that one's good. Brunson's got 24 points.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Curry on the wing. Brunson covering. Pass to Green. Banked in off the glass.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Hard inside. Towns a screen on Curry. To the paint. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey. The Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time."
And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep.
And it's a four-way tie now. Himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Dame Lillard.
Knicks lead.
Warriors trail by 4.
63.
Pajemski finds Green. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Spins. 4 on the clock. Pass to Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. So the wing on the left. Here's the screen. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. On offense, here are the Warriors. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Brunson outside. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the New York Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. For the Spurs, they'll be up against the Hornets in Charlotte. That one tips off noon Eastern.
And this could be a fairly competitive one.
And let's take a glance now at the Golden State Warriors. They're in a close one so far.
Their perimeter D's been weaker than airport toilet paper. Trust me, I know. They should strengthen it.
Wait a minute. I can't get the image of airport toilet paper now out of my head. Chasing guys off the arc would be the first thing I'd recommend. Airport toilet paper?
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Pajemski. Then there's Moses Moody. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the 4.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Brunson against Curry. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Oh, gritty make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
The Knicks shooting just their second attempt at the line tonight.
First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
That one falls for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears.
Connects again from distance.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history book.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget.
In all those great shooting performances from Klay Thompson, well, this night belongs right there with him.
Just 5 to shoot. The tray sinks the triple. Hart's got 8.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Curry can't get it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Bridges. And he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Podziemski finds Curry. Green with a screen on Brunson. Here's Santos. It's Curry outside, and again for 3.
And that is a three that will put him in the record books.
A historic performance by a historically good shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had.
And Klay Thompson's mark of 14 is bested. What a shooting display.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. With this break in the action, here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. These are the top passing teams in the league. Number 5, the Warriors.
And you know, when your team has a lot of assists, it's testimony to the unselfishness, the patience, the ball movement, the player movement. They have shown all of that.
Outside, Towns. Over to the wing. Curry against Brunson. Clock at 6. Back to Towns. Bridges for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, it's still a good start to the half. They had to miss sometime.
Green, the pass to Santos. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Anunoby outside. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Brunson outside. Count it. Brunson's got 31 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. From deep. And the Warriors, another 3.
What an exhibition he's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Brunson outside. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? So the combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Pass to Moody. Now Green. Outside Curry. Takes a 3. Good! Another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Anunoby outside. Towns. Hart outside. Towns sets the pick for Hart. They get it back. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Anunoby.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. Brunson right side. Oh, Brunson good from range.
And in the past few years, Brunson's percentages from the corner has been outstanding, well above league average.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Lets it go with the three. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Brunson outside. And again, it's a New York three.
And he was non-existent from 3 in the first half. Now he's changing the narrative.
Podziemski with it. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Brandon Podziemski gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Hart the pass to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson so quick on the drive.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Check in for the Warriors.
Number 7, Buddy Hield.
Warriors trail by 7. Podziemski finds Hield. Podziemski with it. Hart covering. Pass to Santos. Hield from outside. Good on the triple. Hield's got 6.
And never shying away from a 3. Hield has supreme confidence in his shot.
Towns down low. Guarded by Green. Bridges for 3. It's not going to go for him.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Podziemski. Hield outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Knicks leading by 4. Anunoby passes to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Hart. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Hield outside. Golden State moving it around. Lets the free fly. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. New York's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Brunson, no good. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Moody. Now Podziemski. Three-pointer Hield. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Brunson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
Tim, when you think of the players, which players come to mind as setting the bar for a high basketball IQ?
LeBron James certainly at the top of the list. Nikola Jokic, I would put Luka Doncic in that category as well. IQ means you have the ability to understand defenses and where your 4 teammates are at all times.
And for some it's natural, and for some they probably got to work at it, correct?
You got to work on it, but I think it's critical if you really want to separate yourself from the rest of the pack. That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Pass to Moody. And here is Green. Hield outside. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Hield's got 9 points now in just the second half.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Towns for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Green gets it to go.
The defense was there offering resistance, but Green, as usual, was up to the challenge.
To the middle. There's the steal. Here's Santos. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead. Here's Robinson, and the dunk by Robinson.
Oh, unselfish play from Bridges, continuing to grow as a leader with plays like that.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. Here's Santos, defended by Towns. Back to Moody. Pass to Hield, front past the arc, and another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Bridges finds Anunoby. Towns for 3. Drops in the tray. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Outside, Green. Pass to Santos. Here's Podziemski. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Bridges against Hield. Here's Robinson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Jalen Brunson. Averaging about 27 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
You want to be a successful team in this league, you need to find someone that you can feed the ball to and count on to score.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And new group in for the Knicks. Yabusele, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Landry Shamet comes in for OG Anunoby. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And that one falls for Robinson. That one is no good. Warriors trail by 5. In the corner, it's Hield. Back to Horford. Outside for Curry. Yet another bucket.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Yabusele. From outside, off the mark. The Warriors shooting 65%, an outstanding offensive display from them. So they take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Yabusele setting a screen for Clarkson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Curry. Back to post. Hield the pass to Horford. Outside Curry. Fires for 3 and got it. Another basket.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
73. What a number. Tying Wilt, Doncic, and David Thompson. Only Wilt and Kobe have more in a single game.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He has never been better. This is the most points he's scored in his career. And he is looking to add to it. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never seen. This man is etching his name in the history books.
And here are the Knicks now. 4-point game. Andrew Shamet is out there with Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Robinson in at center. That's the 5 for New York right now. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. To the inside. Golden State moving it around. Horford dishes to Curry. They kick out to Hield. And a miss there on the triple. New York shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. McBride's shot is off. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Curry. Back to Hield. Jacks up a 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Bounce pass from post. Hield outside. Launches it. And another 3 for Golden State.
And we're seeing what a volume scorer Hield can be on his good nights. It's hard to put a cap on him once he gets rolled.
Down low, here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Left side, Horford. Pass to Curry. Shoots the 3. Connects again.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And that ties him for third all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in '61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 from 2006.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Towns has got 31.
And that's his second three of the half and his fifth overall, really lighting it up.
121, 113.
That's to Curry. And yep, another basket.
And that score moving him clear into third all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
He surpassed Wilt Chamberlain's less famous scoring mark from 1961, and Kobe Bryant now in his sights.
And that one's good. Towns.
He's so solid from really any range. The Timberwolves' jump shot puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Hit by Horford. Curry passes to Hield. Three-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in this game. And here's Clarkson. Towns, a screen on Hield. Back to Towns from outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
123, 118.
Pass to Horford. Up top, Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Green. Robinson with the block. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Connects from three-point range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Now Green.
Warriors lead 123, 121.
Now here's Curry. Here's Moody, stolen by Robinson. On the wing, Bridges to the paint. And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Bridges. Towns has got it all tied up now for the Knicks. Pass to Santos. Back to Curry. Six to shoot. To end the cold streak. He got it again. Sensational.
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades. And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Here's Santos. Inside. Here's Podziemski. He takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him hit one that easy.
And here's Brunson outside. And Santos pulls it down. The Warriors leading, and now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way.
Oh, look at the hustle there from Draymond, leaving it all on the floor.
Curry against Brunson. From downtown, the Warriors pull it in. Santos has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Curry. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Draymond Green.
Here's Brunson. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Santos. Outside Curry. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Towns looking it over. Back to Brunson. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Brunson's got 46 points.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Back to Curry. Lets it go from deep. And again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Pass to Robinson. New York needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And the rejection by Towns.
Oh, big cat. Say no way.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Knicks making a change here. Hart's checked in. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Allie, thank you so much. Towns. Good! Some old school moves in the post.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Curry fires from 19. That one goes.
Yeah, Curry is deadly from anywhere on the floor, including the mid-range.
Brunson against Curry. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. And he banks the layup in.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Curry against Brunson. Shoot from 8. Another bucket. Wow! That's 91, an incredible feat.
This is just flat out insane.
Here we got Brunson. Shot from 16. Green whips down the board. Pajemski with it. Now guarded by Towns. Now here's Moody. Defense is right there. And another one falls.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line. One shot.
Now here's Curry. .104 left in the fourth quarter. It misses. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Gets it to go. Down low.
Warriors lead.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pajemski with it. Left side, Curry. Green with a screen on Bridges. A three-pointer. Good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge. It's good.
Warriors lead 146-139.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Thanks so much, Stephen. A big-time victory tonight. What aspect of this win pleases you the most?
It was a full team effort. Obviously, you look at the stat sheet, but the little things I'm talking about that we did to win the game tonight are huge. And that's when it's winning time, we showed up, and that means a lot.
It's got to feel good to see it come together. Thanks so much.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to